Alright guys, we're back with question 4, and in this particular case we're multiplying three terms together. But in the previous examples, my recommendation was that you focus on the back end. So in other words, we want to multiply the two brackets and then leave the 7 until afterward. So again, I'm going to be using the square brackets here simply because I don't want to put two parentheses together, and just proceed with the expansion here. So whenever you have 1, 2, 3 things to multiply, or 3 terms, or 3 brackets, or 2 brackets and a number, focus on finding the product of the last 2. So in this particular case, we're finding the product of the last 2 brackets. Expand, simplify, and then multiply the result by 7. So in this particular case here, first thing we're going to do is multiply this by these 2 terms there in the bracket. So I'm just going to put this back and proceed. 3x times x. In other words, positive 3x times positive x is 3x squared. Positive 3x times positive 1, that is positive 3x. Now that I've finished with that, I'm going to come to the positive 2 and proceed to multiply those two guys by the positive 2. Alright, so positive 2 times positive x is positive 2x, and positive 2 times positive 1 is simply 2. Now I can proceed to simplify what I have in the brackets here. So there is no other term present in this expression that has x squared. So I'm going to put this back. 3x plus 2x is simply 5x, and 2 comes back right there. So I've simplified that. In other words, I've multiplied these 2 brackets together, all right, to get that expanded version, and simplify it to get that. Now all I need to do is multiply all these 3 terms inside the bracket by the 7, and I'm finished. So positive 7 times positive 3x squared is positive 21x squared. Positive 7 times positive 5x is simply 35x. And positive 7 times positive 2 is simply positive 40. Alright? So that would have been the solution to question 4. Let's now move on to question 5. Alright guys, we're moving on to question 5, and question 5 seems to be one of the questions that gave you some trouble. Now I just want to point out 2 things here. One is that you have negative and there's no number reflected here, but when that happens, you simply put 1 here, so this now becomes negative 1. And also, this 9 here has nothing to do with expansion, and neither does this minus p. So what is going to happen is that minus 1 is going to multiply positive 11p and minus 7 in there. That is what the expansion is all about, and these guys are on the outside. You just put them back and then simplify afterwards. So, again, the 9 is not involved in expansion. Then we can go ahead here. Negative 1 times positive 11p is negative 11p. Negative 1 times negative 7 is positive 7. And minus p comes back because it was not a part of the expansion. It was on the outside of the bracket. Now we group the like terms. Positive 9 plus 7. Remember, when you move terms, the sign goes with it. So it comes here. Minus 11p. And minus p. And remember, minus p is the same as minus 1p. That's fine. So 9 plus 7 is simply 16. And if you owe 11 pineapples and you owe another 1 pineapple, that means in all you owe 12 pineapples. All right, gentlemen? All right, let's take a look now at question 6. Moving on to question 6. All right, again, you look here, we have product of 3 brackets. So what we need to do is simply to focus on working out the back end, which is the last 2. So I'm just going to indicate I'm keeping this for now, and I'm focusing on expanding the 2 at the end. So this was another question that gave persons a little bit of difficulty, and that's okay. All right, it just comes with more practice. That's fine. So I'm going to put this back and then proceed to expand positive x. Positive x times positive x is x squared. Positive x times positive 2 is positive 2x. Negative 2 times x is negative 2x. And negative 2 times positive 2 is negative 4. So now I'm going to proceed to simplify the bracket there, as in here, before I proceed with the other multiplication. So this is now going to be x squared. There's no other term in here with squared, so x squared comes back. 2x minus 2x is simply 0. 2x minus 2x is 0, and negative 4 is right there. All right. So now all we're going to do is multiply this bracket by that bracket. So very simply, positive x times positive x squared is positive x cubed. Positive x times negative 4 is negative 4x. Negative 1 times x squared is negative x squared. And negative 1 times negative 4 is positive 4. Now, all we have to do is simplify. Now, if you look carefully here again, x times x squared is x cubed. X times minus 4 is minus 4x. Minus 1 times x squared is minus x squared. And minus 1 times minus 4 is positive 4. Now, if you look here, there's nothing further to simplify because there's no other term with cube in it apart from this. There's no other term with x in it apart from this. There's no other term with x squared in it apart from this. And there's just one straight number. So that should be your final answer for question 6. Now, I hope you guys found this video insightful, and I'll see you guys on the next video.